How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews, back to another review. A little bit of barrel aged craziness in the form of Cigar City Brewing. It is their Capricho Oscuro. It's a blend of rum, sherry, and cognac barrel aged stouts. This comes courtesy of my boy Jason from Corny Crap Beers. He sends me off a box of stuff like crazy pants stuff, and he's like shock and awe of the beer mail world. It used to be Ralph. Ralph used to be the shock and awe of the beer mail world, as far as I'm concerned. But he's stopped sending me beer mails, not in a negative way. Ralph is actually working at a brewery now, and doing his part, and he's really hyper focused on working and going into the brewery, and that's super fucking cool. I would rather see him doing that than sending me beer, but he's gonna send me beer once he kind of works himself up in that brewery. Anyway, outside of that, Jason's been killing it with the boxes lately. It's been 2 over the past couple months, and like literally, I'm not even through what he just sent me, and he just sent like a haha. I think I have another box. Send it out to you soon. So, dude's fucking crazy. Thank you very much, dude. Super appreciative, and I'm super appreciative of stuff like this because this is part of. I believe this might be part of their Canador Club. I don't know. We'll see what's what. What does it say on here? It says when Cigar City's Brewing's Dark Whim or Capricho Oscuro gets the best of us, we select our favorite barrel aged beers to blend in to a Gordian knot of liquid complexity. Capricho Oscuro 7 is a blend of rum, sherry, and cognac barrel aged imperial stouts. Cigar City Brewing, done, and done. Let's open this sucker up. I don't know when this is from. I assume this is relatively new, but the only reason why I said that is because there's a little bit of kind of dried, kind of rusty residual sugar around the cap, and that makes me think of old when I think of beers and think of kind of oxidation. So we'll see what's what. Yeah, look at that. I mean, that is a crazy dark head. I mean, I always go like, oh, that's kind of like I like my coffee to look like colored head. That is way darker than I like my coffee to look like colored head. So it's got a rich, deep, dark, crazy, super tight, compact bubble, dense. Super dark head, almost like it's not black coffee, but it's getting close with just jet black kind of body to it. So yeah, I like the label too. I haven't been talking about labels as much. It kind of just looks like you know tan taupe lettering on a black background, but it's really nice. I don't know if you can make it out kind of filigree in the background there, so I like it. Daddy likey. So let's see if we can get a nose on this sucker. It smells like a multi-barrel aged stout. It smells like rum and sherry. What was the other one? Was it just bourbon? Cognac. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it just has that rich kind of barrel character, both from a spirit point of view, but also from an actual wood point of view. Yeah, it's boozy chocolate liqueur rubbed marshmallow, oak woody, charry smoke deliciousness. But there is a rich beer there too. There's a big roasted malt component, definitely a heaping amount of bittering on there. You can even get it even how sweet the beer is. And it smells, get this, it smells like it's going to be dense. How can you smell thickness? I guess I'm magic. Let's dive in. Cheers. That will never be confused for being thin. And I just realized one other thing. There's no ABV on here. So we get to guess an ABV. That's going to be really, really fun. It's smoky. It's very smoky, very charry. It stops short of being a smoked beer, but it wants to kind of get there. It has this kind of liquid smoke thing going on, and I kind of dig it, and I'm not the biggest kind of smoked beer person. It has that charry, burnt, rubbed chocolate thing I've talked about when it comes to a barrel char. And it's quite nice. It kind of marries well with that kind of smoking component. So it definitely gives you like kind of like soft kind of Rosh beer barbecue vibes without getting into the smoke category. There's so many different levels of chocolate in here. It's not even funny. You know, you can talk about baker's chocolate, percentage chocolate, all that kind of stuff. But there's different degrees of chocolate because you are getting a soft milk chocolate, but you are getting a non-sweetened chocolate in several different variants in between. That's really fucking cool. There's a really nice vanilla component to it, but it's not overpowering. I believe that's coming from the barrels. That's why it's not overpowering. Because I don't know the base of this beer, too. I don't know if there's all kinds of bits and pieces floating around in it. But it honestly drinks just like a multi-barrel aged blended, just big, huge Imperial Stout. And the way that charriness works, that smokiness works, with how the bittering on the roasted malt works. It's giving you coffee vibes, but like a super overly toasted kind of coffee. And it all works. It's very close to being a smoked beer for me. But it never fully gets there. And that's exactly how I like. If I'm going to get down with any kind of smoked beer, that's kind of how I like them to work. The spirits are all there, but none of it's really hot. It drinks relatively easy. I don't feel like I'm getting like a big kind of, heat off of the beer in general. She's tasty, well made, super impactful. I mean, this is not a gentle beer, but at the same time, it drinks easy enough to where you kind of get kind of confused or you kind of lose track of how high ABV it is. How high ABV is it? I don't know. I don't know. Should we do a live? Let's do a live one. Let's do live. Got my iPad here. Always nice to have it on here. I'm going to guess that this is... And you guys know me, I'm not cheating. I was looking up another beer that's Brasserie de Science. There's no kind of... I'm not cheating here about it. You guys know I don't fuck like that. I'm not like other people. I'm guessing this is... I really want to go low. I really want to go like 10% on this because of how easy it drinks. But you're talking about multi-barrel aged blend, big, huge Imperial Stout. 13. I want to say 14 too, but for some reason I'm being hesitant about it. So I'll go 13. 14 too, but 13. So what do we have here? It's Capricho, Oscuro, 7. Let's see what the magic internet has to offer. It's gonna take a minute. I have DSL. I have 4 down, half a megabyte up. Not because I'm cheap or weird. It's just that's the fastest internet I can get here. So anybody who's watching this, that's gonna come to my BeerTube Palooza, which nobody knows about yet. So there you go. Now you know. It's gonna happen in July. It's for I'm throwing an event and inviting every beer tuber that I would feel comfortable having in my house, which is about 20, 30 guys. But I'm assuming only 10 to 15 will show up because people are gonna fly all over the place and stuff. But anyway, if you are coming, come with Wi-Fi, like your own cellular internet, because I ain't got shit here. Come on, Cigar City. Why is this taking so goddamn long? It's because I went to Cigar City's. But this is really entertaining, isn't it? Like watching me do this shit. My problem is I went to Cigar City's website. I should just go to Beer Advocate or some shit like that because it's going to load 12.1. So I was close. Per Beer Advocate. Who knows if that's actually right. And it was limited brewed once. How old is this? Actually, I can do this here too, can I? Usually says when it was added. Nah, fuck it. I'm not going to worry about it. Excuse me. But yeah, I like it. I dig it. High ABV. Multi-blended beer. You can tell that there's a big blend characteristic to it. It's not super smooth. It's just not one cohesive beer. There are bits and pieces that individual about it, but it works with this beer. It doesn't come off as a herky-jerky kind of just slapped together kind of barrel thing. It's purposeful, meaningful, impactful, and a bit ostentatious, but I kind of dig it. It's one of those exceptions to the rule instead of being just a nice, soft, merging blend of deliciousness. But I dig it. I like it. It's fun. I gotta drink the whole goddamn thing. Good thing a couple of buddies are coming over in a little bit because I can see myself getting in trouble with the sucker. So anyway, back to the actual beer itself. Yeah, super drinkable. A little bit of pop of heat in the back end and let you know you're drinking something big. Charriness abounds. Chocolate abounds. There's this nice smoky characteristic that kind of gives you hints of a kind of smoked rush beer. And just so many different levels of chocolate. Nice soft vanilla tones floating around there. Nice dryness to it. Spirit comes through nice, not overpowering. The beer is still there with a nice roasted malt. Nice bittering component. really awesome homemade barrel-aged beer. I mean, it's fucking Cigar City. It's what they do, son. So, yeah. Is it one of the better blended barrel-aged stouts I've had as of late? Definitely worthy of being in that conversation. It's not going to be number one, but it's eking up towards that direction. Value availability, no idea. Jason or somebody down there in Florida way, let me know what's what when it comes to this beer and leave you with, if you like what we like this beer, if you like barrel-aged stouts. This isn't pastry stout. This is barrel-aged stout. This is big boy stout. This is like, core 4, the barrel, have at it. You know what I mean? You're talking about rum, you're talking about sherry, you're talking about cognac, you're talking about adult level spirit. You're not talking about fucking cinnamon Southern Comfort or fucking bourbon barrel crazy sweetness. Or these are mature spirits, and it's a mature beer. Asian mature spirits and blended, and it comes off that way. So this is more, not necessarily a highbrow kind of barrel-aged stout, but it's someone that likes adult level beers. So there you go. My dog's barking. Somebody's here. So I gotta go. So hopefully you guys enjoyed our review. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive if you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed our review. Hopefully enjoying a nice little barrel-aged jammer. Little barrel-aged jammer. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers. I'm coming.